You have to figure that shit out for yourself. This episode, I gotta tell these this is the possible cat minute. You holding this shit? Like we always rolling. I thought you always capturing the moment. Man, this shit got my guns looking. Wow! Gotta say some of these bloopers. I'm hungry. You want me to do fucking cardio? I typically do sweet potatoes. This is the call-in show with Possible Pat. When I started, all I could do was walk. Walk, walk, walk. That's it. That's how I lost my first 100 pounds, by walking.
Lewis Wilson from Facebook says, how do you find motivation? I know I need to lose weight, but I don't have the desire to anymore.
Lewis, what's his last name?
Wilson.
Wilson, Facebook question. How do you find motivation to lose weight? And what was the rest?
I know I need to lose
weight. He lost the desire to lose weight. You have to figure that shit out for yourself. You can't, Possible Pat, I can motivate you to want to do it, but I can't make you do it. You gotta understand, these are your goals. Like I said it a million times already, it's you versus you. Do you want to be better? Do you want to make forward progress? Do you want to become a better person? Do you want to look better? Do you want to feel better? Do you want to live longer? Ask yourself these questions. I don't know how heavy you are, Lewis, but if it's health issues involved and you got family, you got kids, like what more motivation do you need? Look in the mirror. Want to be better. Love yourself. Understand that. If you love yourself, you'll take care of yourself.
Pat, I don't have time to cook food. Are there healthy foods that I could buy?
Pat, I don't have time to cook food. Is there healthy foods I can buy? If you can afford it, yes, there's healthy foods you can buy. You can go to Whole Foods, you can go to Sprouts, you can even go to a grocery store and buy pre-cooked food. They have chicken breast pre-cooked. They have rotisserie chickens. There's a bunch of stuff. Is it hard? Yes, because I've done it though. I've done it. I lived off of rotisserie chickens, frozen steamer vegetables, and bagged rice for months and months at a time because of my busy schedule. And that's just, it was easy, it was convenient. Do I do it anymore? No, I switched up and I'm more dialed in on what I'm eating. Then I was just trying to lose weight and it was easy and that's what I did. But yes, you can buy food, you can figure it out. There's meal prep companies. If you're in Arizona, Fit Choice is one of them. But there's multiple meal prep companies across the nation. So if you're that busy, and I'm assuming it's because of work, you're making good money, invest a little bit of that money in a meal prep. There's companies that will meal prep your food.
Just Lee from Facebook says, do you weigh your meat cooked or not cooked?
Do you weigh your meat cooked or not cooked? That is a great question. But it's really about who wrote your meal plan and how they figured out your macros. And if you were supposed to be having 50 grams of protein, did they take the time to say, well, it's 50 grams raw, or did they say it's 50 grams cooked? So you really need to figure out what your person is saying, and there is a difference. There's a difference. So a cup of oatmeal, every time my oatmeal is cooked. You know why? Because a cup of oat, it expands. So just like rice, 1/3 cup of rice is going to be like a whole cup of cooked rice. So you don't want to overeat. So yes, measure your food. Carbs, definitely measure them cooked. Always measure your carbs cooked. I do the same for my protein. I might be overeating, but no. So my meal plan is dialed into everything being cooked. So that's why I weigh my food cooked. But depending on what meal plan you're on or what you're doing, just know what you're eating and know how much you should be eating. So if you should be doing 36 grams of protein per meal, download MyFitnessPal and it tells you raw or cooked. Or you can even Google it, chicken breast, nutrition value of chicken breast, and it'll give you the options if it's raw or if it's cooked. So you can figure it out that way. Just make sure it's dialed in number wise. It doesn't matter if it's raw or cooked. It's a difference, but you can figure out the difference simply.
David Guel didn't get question answered on Instagram, so I came to Facebook. Any advice on weight loss plateaus, doing 30 to 40 minutes cardio and working out daily, 70 pounds down in 3 months?
Tell David I want to call him.
Okay.
Write David right now and tell David I want to call him. David wants to know about weight loss plateaus. And you know what I say? That shit doesn't exist. If you have 100 pounds to lose, 200 pounds to lose, and you're not losing weight, it's simple. You're doing something wrong. Now, if you have 5 pounds to lose and you say, yo, I hit a plateau, I don't know how to lose this 5 pounds. Guess what? You're still doing something wrong. If you have fat, like, how do you think bodybuilders drop so much weight and get their body fat to 4 and 5%? Because they switch it up. You got to switch things up. If it's not working, switch it up. But we're going to call David and we're going to figure out why he's not losing weight. And how much does David actually weigh? Because I'm curious to understand why David feels like he hit a weight loss plateau.
Hello.
David.
Hello.
What's up, man? It's Possible Pat.
What's going on, buddy?
All right, man. So first of all, I want to know, how much weight do you have to lose?
My goal is to get to like 230, 240. I started out at 380. Currently, I'm like 310, 315, fluctuating.
So, and how tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". So that's a good weight for you. So you say you want to be 240, and
Yeah.
you're currently 310. How much are you eating right now?
1,500.
Okay,
2,000
that
calories a day,
I can tell you. I can tell you right now, there's no way that you're at a weight loss plateau and you're only eating 1,500 calories a day. You're doing something.
Okay.
You're not counting it right. It's just impossible. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just give you an idea on what you should be eating. So
Okay.
to lose weight, you should be doing 3,200 calories, and that's at 1,000 calorie deficit. So that's like 1 to 2 pounds a week you'll be losing. So for you to tell me that you're not losing that, and you're actually in a 2,300 calorie deficit, something's going on. You're not counting right. Tell me what you weighed today, David.
Today I weighed in at about
Don't tell me how much you weighed. Tell me how much you ate. What did you eat all day today?
Oh, sorry. I didn't really count today. I had some chicken breast for lunch with steamed vegetables, and then after my workout this evening, I had chicken breast again. That's really all I ate today.
When you say that's really all I ate, I heard it in your voice that you might have ate something else. What did you snack on?
Honestly, man, I didn't snack on anything.
What did you drink today?
Water. All I drink is water, man. Water or...
Okay, are you cheating on the weekends?
Like that.
Are you cheating at all?
Yeah, here and there. I've had a couple of days on the weekends where...
Okay, so a couple days on the weekends is the whole weekend, because there's only a couple days in the weekend. So you're cheating the whole weekend. What are you doing? What are you eating during the weekend? Just you eat what you want during the weekends?
I try not to, but sometimes I break down.
Okay, number one thing. If you're at a weight loss plateau and you're cheating, maybe you should stop cheating.
Yeah.
Maybe you should stop cheating. You already know that you're doing something wrong, and you don't need me to tell you that. You're cheating on the weekends. And then you're starving yourself all week. So you get to the weekends and your body's in such a big deficit that you put all these sugary and processed foods in it, it starts to hold on to it. Because you ain't feed your body all week long. And then on the weekend, you put a bunch of calories in it. Trust me, your body's going to hold on to it.
Yeah.
So, are you working out?
Oh, yeah. Every day, buddy.
So,
Every day.
and you're working out. So, you're at a 2,300 calorie deficit, working out, losing muscle. Your body is going in catabolic state. You're burning your muscle, and it's storing the fat. So, the first thing your body's going to turn to if it doesn't have food is it's going to hold on to the fat and start to burn the muscle.
Okay.
So, David, you need to switch it up. Not only on the weekends, you need to switch it up, period. Every day. You're not eating enough.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, 3,200 calories. I'm going to just break it down for you. You can get a meal plan if you want. I don't care about you being on my meal plan. Will it help you? Yes, but 3,200 calories. Get 45% of your calories from your lean protein.
Okay.
Get 35% of your calories from your healthy fats. And then get your 25% calories from your clean carbs. Now, that's a low-carb diet. But I can tell you this. It's way more than what you're eating now.
Yeah.
It's more than double the amount of food you're eating now.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee it works. And you know what? When the weekend comes, you're not going to want to cheat. Because you're not starving yourself all week. You're actually feeding your body. You're actually eating enough food to not feel hungry, to not be stressing, to not want to go cheat. A lot of people want to cheat and fall off their diets because they starve themselves. They don't eat enough food.
Yeah.
Since I started this challenge, at least 10 people have wrote me and said, how am I supposed to eat this much food? And I said, do you know this is probably 2,000 calories less than what you were currently eating? Especially if you're 500 pounds, this is a lot less than what you're currently eating. But if you switch from processed to whole foods, it's not about eating less. It's about eating better. And when you're eating better, you get more food for the calories. And it's that simple. People go to Walmart because they get more money for the bang. So you spend $1 at Walmart versus spending $1 at Whole Foods, you're going to get something at Walmart. Whole Foods is going to kick you the fuck out.
Yeah.
So just think of that when you're eating. 1 calorie of processed versus 1 calorie, or let's say 100 calories of processed versus 100 calories of whole foods. Guess what? You probably just ate 4 ounces of chicken versus
one cookie.
Versus like 1, 2, 3 cookies, 2 cookies, maybe, depending on the size. If it's a grandma cookie, not even a whole cookie. If it's one of Lenny and Larry's cookies, which a lot of you eat, it's not even a whole cookie. I'm just saying, brother, you gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up. You gotta be better. You gotta do better. You want to be better, you gotta do better. And if you want to reach your goals, you do whatever it takes. And that means no more bullshitting, David. No more bullshitting on the weekend. No more starving yourself. Stop starving yourself, people. You don't have to starve yourself to lose weight. Who came up with this idea? Don't do that. All right, brother.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Sharon Walker from Facebook said, is it safe to only eat fruit and drink water for 3 months on a diet?
Sharon Walker from Facebook just asked if it's safe to only eat fruit and drink water on a diet. No. No. It's not safe. First of all, it's not about it being safe. It's just not the right thing to do. Vegetarians don't even do that. Think about it. You gotta have some protein in your diet. So you're telling me you're going on a diet for 3 months with nothing but sugary, carb-filled fruits and drinking water? The water part is cool, but you gotta have protein with your meals. It's that simple. Stop trying to come up with these fad diets, these bullshit-ass diets that make you lose 30 pounds in 30 days, which, yeah, they work, but guess what happens as soon as you get off that fucking stupid-ass diet? You blow the fuck back up. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. This is what it is. How many people have tried some bullshit diets, and as soon as they came off of it, they gained the weight, and they're like, damn, why did I gain the weight back so fast? That's why, because it was a bullshit-ass diet. You starved yourself, you didn't get the right amount of food, and as soon as you started eating normal shit again, you blew the fuck up. And that's the thing. A lot of people go on these fad diets just to go back to the way they were eating. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Change your mindset. Change your lifestyle. That's how you stay successful. You want to succeed or you want to be successful? You could succeed for a couple of weeks if you want, or you could be successful for a lifetime. To be successful for a lifetime, you have to make it a lifestyle. Lifetime, lifestyle. That's it.
Can you gain muscle mass while also being in a calorie deficit?
Can you gain muscle mass while also being in a calorie deficit? I was in a calorie deficit for 3 years. It took me 3 years, no, 2.5 years to lose weight. And guess what I did? I lost 340 pounds and I put on 90 pounds of muscle. So yes, you can put on lean mass while losing fat. Higher protein, healthier fats, good amount of carbs. You'll still be losing because you're in a deficit, but you need the carbs, you need the healthy fats, you need the protein to put on muscle, to not lose muscle. Your body grows from protein. And if you're not giving it to yourself because you're starving yourself, your body is not growing and you're losing. So when people are like, oh, I lost 10, 15, 20 pounds, I'm doing great, and then don't realize 8 of them pounds is muscle, come on. Why are you losing muscle? No one wants to lose muscle. No one wants to lose 100, 200 pounds and then be some skinny fat person. They want to have muscle. They want to have a build under it. They want to feel good. Stop starving yourself. Stop losing muscle.
Becca,
eat the food that you need.
Becca from Instagram says, this is so true. I've joined your challenge and I can see on the meal plan I've been so full on my diet before. And then the other meal plans that I've been on before make me hungry before I even hit the weekend.
Jessica just said she's on my meal plan. She just started the challenge and she's disagreeing with me. She's eating more food than she's ever ate. And she's been on multiple different diets where she felt like she was starving herself. You didn't feel like you were starving yourself. You were actually starving yourself. You weren't starving yourself because you were still eating, but you weren't eating the proper amount of food. And people are so stuck on, I want to lose weight. I want to lose it now. I want to lose 30 pounds this month. I want to lose 50 pounds this month. Yo, if you're 500 pounds, you probably will. But for the lady who has 60, 70 pounds to lose, don't try to lose that shit in a month. How long did it take you to put on? Think of that. A year, 2 years, 3 years after having your kids. It took time. It's a process. You got to respect and trust the process. Don't try to cheat the system. The system knows when you're cheating it. Your body knows when you're cheating it. And at some point, you'll regret it. That's all I'm saying. You'll regret the bullshit diets that's out there.
Any tips for Muslims for fasting in Ramadan?
Any tips for Muslims in fasting in Ramadan? The only time I feel like fasting is good. Stick to your plan. I get it. You'll start eating when the sun goes down. And you'll stop eating at sunbreak. I'm not sure what is it, like an 8-hour period of time. You're going to be in a big deficit. I suggest having 4 meals. Higher proteins, just getting in your calories. Don't starve yourself. Make sure you're eating the right amount of protein. Space them out. I think it's 8 hours, so you can get 4 good meals in that 8 hours. But as soon as it's time to eat, eat, and don't go all day without eating. Like if you're fasting for religious purposes, I understand. So when it's time to break fast, eat your meal, and don't skip meals. Have your food with you. Stay prepared. Get your calories in.
I had a gastric and gained it all back, and then some, and gained even more. For those who are thinking about this, reconsider after you do this decision. So, what's the name? CLB0485. CLB0845. I guess that's your name. Just said I had gastric bypass. I lost all the weight, and then I gained it back. Please consider this before you get it done. I'm going to tell you like this. There's no pill. There's no surgery. There's no meal plan. There's no possible path. There's nothing but you that will lose the weight. Gastric bypass, gastric sleeve, it forces you to only eat this much. But it does not change this. Understand, surgery does not, you're not getting brain surgery. You're getting your stomach, a sleeve on your stomach or a staple, whatever the process is for whatever surgery you're getting, it will not change your mindset. And if you're not changing your mindset, it's easy to fail. So many people bust their stitches, can't stop eating, gain the weight back, get sick, damage their bodies from getting these surgeries because this isn't right. But if this is right, you don't need a fucking surgery. Because if this is right, you got control over yourself, over your emotions, over your actions. So get this right. Fuck surgery. Spending $40,000, $50,000 to lose weight and then gain the fucking weight back. And then on top of that, you're going through a fucking horrific surgery. They're cutting you open. They cut you all the way open. That's just like getting a C-section. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible. And I know this. My mom had the surgery. I'm not just talking about, I know what she went through. To this day, she still can't eat the amount of food that she needs for the protein her body has to have. So, getting these surgeries is just adding a lifetime of problems. Why add a lifetime of problems when you can lose the weight? You don't need surgery to lose the weight. In fact, a lot of the surgeries make you lose 10 to 15 pounds before you even get it done. Just to make sure your mind is right. That's why they make you do that. Not because you have to lose weight. They want to make sure that when you get this surgery done, you're on the right path to losing weight. Stop being lazy. And that's what it comes down to. People are fucking lazy. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do what it takes. So they think, I'm going to get surgery and I'm going to be skinny. I'm going to take this magic pill and I'm going to be skinny. I'm going to go on a fad diet for 30 days and I'm going to be skinny. No. That shit does not work. Yes, people have success. Yes, people lost weight from getting gastric bypass because they figured this shit out along the process. But if you're going to figure this out, why get surgery? Why?
Any BCAAs that help to burn fat?
BCAAs do not burn fat. Cardio and eating clean, being in a deficit burns fat. Let me tell you this. I take supplements. Yes, out of the 100% you need to lose weight, they probably provide 2%. So do not turn to supplements to lose fucking weight. No supplement. Only supplement I recommend to help you lose weight is a meal replacement or a protein shake. And that's because a lot of you can't eat the amount of food that you need to eat because you want years when only eating two times a day, 1 time a day, real big ass meals. You're not used to eating 5, 6 times normal sized meals. It ain't smaller portions. It's smaller portions for the big ass portions you was having. They're normal sized portions. You got your carbs, your vegetables, and your protein. Some take out the carbs. But meal replacement shakes, protein shakes help you. They help you along your journey. And that's the only supplement that I say that you will need. But you don't even need that if you can eat the food. Erica, what's up? It's Possible Pat.
Oh, hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Oh, wow. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on, what you need help with. You need some tips, you need something. Let me know something, girl.
Oh, man. Hey, Possible Pat.
Hey.
Oh, I did not know you were going to call me for real.
Well, you got me on the line. What's up? Talk to me.
Well, basically, my name is Abriana. I've been dealing with weight problems my whole life, basically. I lost weight at a point in time when I was in school. I did Insanity, which is a great workout. But then when I was dieting, I was under eating, maybe 500 calories per day. So that's how I lost my weight.
So you were only eating 500 calories a day?
Yes.
Doing Insanity.
Yeah.
So you were burning more calories than you were eating.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. And you had success on that. And then as soon as you started eating again, you gained the weight back, didn't you? You ain't got to tell me the story. I can finish the shit for you because I already know what happened. You starve yourself and then you try to eat normal and you gain the weight back.
Yeah, because I got too comfortable. I was doing my size and I was like, man, I'm comfortable. And you know how you cheat and you're like, well, I'm gonna work out again, and then you eat again, and then it get back to the old way.
Indeed. A lot of people get comfortable. A lot of people. And they feel like, I lost the weight, I lost 50 pounds, I'm good. And then they go right back to the old habits. Don't do the shit that you were doing in your previous lifestyle. Don't do the shit that caused you to be big in the first place. A lot of people want to lose weight and then go back to the old shit that they were doing and then wonder why I gained weight again. That's why you gain weight, because you went back to the old you. When somebody gets out of jail, right, they have an opportunity. They paid their due to society. They're a better person for it. They have an opportunity to go back to the old shit or start a new life. What are you gonna do? You want to go back? I'm comparing jail and obesity on the same level, because you are in jail when you're fat. That's just what it is.
Right.
You are trapped in a cell of fat. Do you want to go back to being fat, or do you want to live a better, healthier life and not have to worry about it? Not have to worry about the diseases. Not have to worry about where you're shopping at. Not have to worry about your confidence, or if people are talking about you, or you know, just everything. It's so many problems when you're obese. So many.
Yeah. It's a lot for real.
So where you at now? That's what I want to know. What are you currently doing?
So right now, I've worked out, but it hasn't been like really.
What are you eating? I don't care what you're doing in the gym. What are you eating?
I'm eating bullshit, man.
So are you? So what's the? There ain't no point in going to the gym if you ain't gonna change your diet. Listen, people, you cannot outwork a bad diet. And if you're obese and you're trying to go to the gym, you're not going that hard. Trust me, you're not going that hard in the gym to outwork a bad diet. And you know who people who do that are people who are trying to maintain. I eat fucked up shit, I go work out, I stay the same. But if you're fucking obese, or you got 40 pounds to lose, you want to stay the same and work out for nothing?
No.
Or you want to get your mind right, start eating the food you need to eat, and go to the gym and be successful?
That I would like to do. I want to do that, yeah.
And you don't want to do it. Because if you wanted to do it, you'd be doing it. Right or wrong?
I don't want to procrastinate.
And you wanted to get on Instagram tonight, right?
Yeah.
You wanted to tune into Possible Pat Live, right? Guess what? You wanted to do that shit, and you did it. So don't tell me, oh, I'm procrastinating. No, you just don't want to fucking do it. It's that simple. If you don't want to lose weight, you don't do it. People, there ain't, if you want it, you do it. For years, I didn't want it. For years, I talked about losing weight. And then guess what? One day I said I want it. And I did it. It's that fucking simple. You want to do it. You already know what it takes to lose weight. You've already lost weight. Did you do it the wrong way? Yes. But you still did it because you wanted it then. And you got discouraged and you went back to the old you. Let's not move backwards. People, it's about always making forward progress. Never being content. Being better. And this ain't just in fitness. This shit is in life. You want to be where you are in life when you graduated high school versus 15 years later? You want to go back to your high school reunion and ain't did shit? No. You want to grow as a human. Not just in fitness, not just in your health and wellness, but in every aspect possible. I want to grow as a human. I want to look better. I want to feel better. I want Possible Pat to be successful. You know what I do? I fucking work out every day. I eat the foods. I don't fucking cheat. I don't do dumb shit. And I tune in to live. I answer questions. I answer DMs. I hire people to help me. I build website. I did everything possible because I wanted to succeed. I want to grow as a human. And I want to help people. I want to help people. And to do that, I had to spend a bunch of fucking money. A bunch of money to get that shit done. But that's what it takes. You do whatever it takes to be better. And that ain't, like I said, I can't stress it enough. You don't have to apply this shit to what you're eating and working out. Apply this shit to life. This is life goals.
You want to be better, you do what it takes. You want a promotion at your job, you start showing up to that bitch early. You start doing more than what you are assigned to do. You start making sure everything's correct, everything's dialed in. And that's in every aspect of life. In your relationship, in your career, in your parenthood, in your fucking weight loss, everything in life. That's what it takes. So the question is, do you have what it takes? Of course you have what it takes, but are you willing to apply that shit? Everyone has what it takes. The problem is we don't apply ourselves. Every person can be great. Every person. I was 600 fucking pounds. Now I'm doing motivational speeches about losing weight. So don't tell me this shit can't be done. It's how bad do you want it? And are you going to apply it? Are you going to apply your God-given talent and be successful? It's that simple.
It is.
So what are you going to do?
Change my eating habits. I want to.
No. We're not going to just change our eating habits. We're going to change our mindsets. Because you changed your eating habits last time, but you didn't change your mindset. So you went right back to the old shit as soon as you lost some weight. Change your mindset. No, I'm going to be better for the rest of my life. Not for 60 days. Not for a year. For the rest of my life, I'm going to be better. I'm going to look better. I'm going to feel better. I'm going to make money. I'm going to do what it takes to get to the next level. You lose weight and you get to this level, guess what? We're aiming to get to this level. Then we're aiming to get to this level. Always make forward progress. As human beings, we are meant to grow. We're meant to have growth. We are not meant to stay the same. Constant change. And guess what? If something ain't working, you change your surroundings. If it's a person that's holding you back, you get them out your life. No matter.
That is so true.
It is. It's very true. Guess what? You know why? A lot of people will have to leave. And they don't have to leave your life, but they have to leave your surroundings. You got to stop doing the shit that's holding you back. Whether it's a person, whether it's a diet, whether it's fucking drinking and partying every week. If that shit is holding you back, stop doing it. That simple. If you were ready to lose your job tomorrow because you wanted to come late every fucking day of the week because you were out partying and they gave you an ultimatum. Yo, you come late again, you're fired. And you're not going to get unemployment. You know what you do? You stop doing the shit that almost got your ass fired. The same thing with being fat. You obese. I can say fat because I was fat. I know it ain't politically correct, but I used to be fat, damn it. So you stop doing the shit that got you to that point. You don't want to lose your job, you stop coming late. You don't want to be obese, you stop eating the shit that got you there. That simple. Fuck everybody's opinion about flexible dieting and all this other bullshit. That shit got you fat. Your flexibility was over a lifetime. You flexed the fuck out. Think about that, people. You've been eating bad all your life, and I'm getting questions. So fucking disappointed in people. I'm getting questions, when can I have my first cheat meal? Motherfucker, you just got your plan. How you asking how to cheat already? You just got your meal plan, and the first thing you're thinking about is cheating? No. No, we're not going to cheat. We're not going to cheat right now. We're going to reach some goals. We're going to set some goals. How about this? You want to cheat? Set a goal, have a cheat meal. I'm going to have my first cheat meal once I lose 20 pounds. But as soon as I have that cheat meal, I'm right back to eating clean. And if my cheat meal's for dinner, best to believe for breakfast, lunch, and snack, I'm eating clean.
Right.
And then right after that, I'm starting all over. I'm not going back to the old me. And that's why I didn't cheat. Because my mind couldn't handle a cheat. I didn't cheat because I didn't want to. I wanted to fucking cheat, but I knew mentally I could not put that shit back in my body because I would get back to the old me. So that's why I tell people don't cheat. Can you cheat and lose weight? Yes. But a lot of us can't handle the shit. We can't handle putting the sugars back in our body. We can't go a lifetime of eating a certain way and then go 30 days without eating that way or 10 days without eating that way and then go back to that way and then expect us to not want it even more. Give the shit some time, people. Let your body work. Let your body change a little bit before you think about cheating. I'm not saying ever. I'm just saying give it some time. Earn that shit. That's what I mean. Earn your cheats. Baby girl, I wish you the best. I appreciate you allowing me to call you. If you need help with your nutrition, if you need just some tips, if you need a meal plan, whatever you need, DM me, and I'll give you as much guidance as I can.
I will DM you, and I always want to tell you that I watch your Instagram every day. Like, you're a huge inspiration to me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And that's why I do it. Because if I could touch one person, I don't care if there's currently like 200 people in my live right now, but if I can touch one soul and I can change one person at night, I did my job. And that's what it's about. Helping somebody. Helping. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. I will DM you, okay?
All right.
All right. Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Woo! Who's next? Hey, I'm sorry. When I'm on the phone, I can't really answer the question. How important is it to hit your macros? I reach my protein macros every day, but I don't always get my carbs and fat by the end of the day. What are your thoughts? How are you reaching your protein? Are you eating your protein before everything else? Like, I'm just not understanding how do you reach your protein goals but not your fat and carb goals? Because they should be broken down into meals, not just have this much protein. Have this much protein and then you eat it in 1 or 2 meals. That's pointless because your body can only process a certain amount of protein each meal.
Paige.
Paige!
Hello.
Everyone say hi to Paige. Y'all can't even see it. What's up, Paige? It's Possible Pat.
What's up?
How you doing? Talk to me.
I'm doing okay, I guess.
So what's wrong? You said okay, I guess. Why are you guessing
I
that you're
guess.
doing okay? So tell me what's wrong.
I don't know, I feel silly even admitting, but I can't. I don't know, I'm trying really hard to lose weight to get back in the groove to...
Hold on. What did you say before that? Did you say you can't?
I'm trying.
No, you said you can't.
I think I might have.
No, you definitely said I can't, Paige. First thing, take that out your vocabulary. Take can't out your vocabulary. You use that to your kids.
Fair enough.
You know, as a human, don't ever say I can't. So, but go ahead, continue.
I don't know, like, where to start. I tried.
You start with your diet. You start by not eating the bullshit. Next question. I'm gonna break every question down for you, and I'm gonna be blunt. And if you want a better answer, I'll give you that also. But I'm gonna just keep it real for every question you ask. So you want to start, and you can't figure it out. You don't know where to start. You start by stop doing the shit that's keeping you big. Step 1. Step 2, let's go. What's your next question?
Well, I started going for runs, but I have a hard time running for long.
Okay, you do not have to run to lose weight. Get that out your head. You do not have to do crazy amounts of cardio to lose weight. Running is not a good way to burn fat. Burning fat is about heart rate. If you're overweight, you probably are spiking your heart rate too high while you're running. Steady pace cardio. Do a treadmill. Add an incline to it. Have your heart rate between 125 to 145. Running is no. So next question. You don't have to run. So I just solved 3 of your problems. So what's your 4th problem?
Okay, so I'm going in school. I'm going to be a paramedic. I'm starting that in a couple months.
Congratulations.
And so I need to I need to build muscle mass. I need to be able to lift heavy stuff, but I don't like get into bodybuilding. But I want to.
Okay, first of all,
To carry
ladies,
200 pounds
ladies and men, let me explain something to you.
Okay.
Just because you lift weights don't mean you're going to be a bodybuilder. Ever in life. Don't ever mean you're going to look like a man. That shit takes years of strict dieting, years of lifting weights to get like that.
I think I'm
You lifting weights is not going to make you look like that. Ever. Ever.
That's what scares me the most, I think, and that's why I don't.
Yo, let me explain something to you. You need to build lean mass. You need to work out. You will not look like a man. It will only benefit you in weight loss. Working out, cardio, and diet. That shit is the formula. People want to know what the magic formula is. That's it. Eat fucking clean. Work out. Lift weights. And do your cardio. It's 80% nutrition. 20% gym. But guess what? That 80%, you give it 100%. That 20%, when you're doing that 20% of the formula, you still give it 100%. It's not, oh, it's only 20% gym, so I'm going to slack off in the gym. No, you go 100%. It's not only 20%. It's 20% of the formula. But you still got to give it 100% effort.
Yeah.
And you have goals. And your goals aren't just to lose weight. Your goals is to become better in your career. So when it's time for you to take that test, you better pass it. Or guess what?
Well,
You're not a paramedic. You're not a paramedic. Because you want to bullshit on your diet and work out.
Yeah.
So you want to get your diet right, start working out, and have a better life. Not just, physically, but career-wise, stability-wise. People don't understand. Weight loss changed a lot. More opportunities. Trust me. 600 pounds, my opportunities were slim. All I could fucking do was be a bodyguard.
Yeah.
It's time to get right. That's just what it is. It's time to stop bullshitting. It's time to stop eating the food that you've been eating. And it's time to stop saying can't. I can't lose the weight. I can't lift the weight. I can't run. Stop saying that shit. You believe you can't, you won't. It's that fucking simple. You put that type of negative energy in the air every day, guess what? You start believing it. Compulsive liars. They start believing the shit they say because they constantly say it. They believe the lie. So it's no longer a lie to them. So that isn't true, becomes your reality because you're putting it in the air every fucking day. You wake up with a better attitude and you say, I got this shit, I can, versus I can't, it's too hard. Guess what? You'll start doing this shit. And you'll figure it out. It'll get easier. And easier and easier till it's just routine. It's just part of your life.
For sure.
You got a month.
I think this is kind of like a push up, like a...
You got a month. You got a month. You don't start tomorrow. You don't start the next day. You fucking start right now. Your career depends on it.
It's midnight for me right now, so I'll probably have to start tomorrow, but I will.
Alright. I got you, girl.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.
This is all I needed. This whole bit is from you.
Alright, well, understand. Get dialed in. Understand that you need to get dialed in. A month is a short period of time. You need to get really dialed in.
Yeah.
Bust your ass. Reach your goals.
I will.
Alright.
Peace.
These questions. Man. Yo, Pat, is sriracha hot sauce bad to put on vegetables and meat? I do put sriracha on it. It's high in sodium, but it also has carbs. It has a little bit of carbs in it. A little bit of sugar in it, too. Regular hot sauce is way better. Sriracha tastes way better, but just regular hot sauce. Yes, Paige, you got this. I hate to be blunt, but sometimes people need to hear it that way. Sometimes people need to stop being baby and understand that this shit is real. Paige's job depends on this shit. Her career depends on this shit. She invested money to go to school to be a paramedic. And now it's time for her to take a test in a month. And she has not been preparing. She's been slacking. Now, you're at a point where your career depends on this shit. And you need to do what it takes. You need to reach your goals, Paige. You got our support. I'm ashamed of how far I've fallen. I lost 80 pounds and gained 40 back. I feel lost. Kentucky Brown. You want to be my next caller? We can make it happen. DM me that number. Hey, read some questions though.
How often do you eat hot sauce?
How often do I eat hot sauce? Currently, I cut hot sauce off my diet because I'm watching my sodium levels. If I'm not in prep, I eat that shit every day, every meal. This is what it is. I beat high blood pressure, so I'm not too concerned with the shit anymore. I don't use a lot of sodium while I cook, though.
Are you supposed to eat protein, carb, and fats with every meal?
No. No, you're not supposed to eat carbs every meal. It depends on what diet you're on, though. Realistically, it depends on how they dialed you in. My plans, you're not... A lot of them you do. I currently don't. I eat all my carbs before 3 p.m. And I also don't eat carbs in the morning because that's when our insulin level is the highest. So I take benefit of that and I do my fasted cardio and then I eat a meal. And I still don't add carbs in it because I don't need the carbs. It's really like my second or third or my pre-workout meal that I'm doing carbs. And I do my carbs for the next 3 meals and then I stop.
What are good morning smoothies to have?
Morning smoothies? Yeah. If you're trying to supplement a smoothie, just fit it into your macros. So if you need 25 grams of protein, most scoops of protein, add protein to it. Don't just do a fruit smoothie. Really no benefits in having a fruit smoothie, especially if it's bananas, pineapples, mangoes. It's a bunch of sugar. It's a bunch of sugar and a bunch of carbs. Add protein to it. And we have 58 seconds left on live for Instagram.
Thoughts on keto diet?
Thoughts on keto diet. People have great success on it. It's super low carbs, high fats. And to be honest, it wasn't called keto diet when I started, but that's what I did. I didn't go super high fat, that high in fats that most people do. I simply ate lean meats, medium fats, and no carbs. I did no carbs for 1.5 years. Well, light carbs, basically just vegetables.
What about intermittent fasting?
That shit ended. Let's answer some Facebook. I'll go back live to this. Because you're overeating. It's not as simple as I'm just going to overeat. I'm just going to eat a bunch of meat and a bunch of fats and not lose weight. No, you need to be dialed in, completely dialed in, especially dealing with a diet that has so many fats in it. What's the best non-fatty milk? Almond milk. Almonds are a great source of fat. Coconut milk. Coconut is another great source of fat. I do it unsweetened.
How late can you eat without gaining weight?
Huh?
How late can you eat without gaining weight?
It ain't about how late you can eat without gaining weight, because I eat up until 2 hours before bedtime. You just need to be dialed in. You gain weight when you go into a surplus. And that's pretty much what it is. Like, you want to lose weight, you stay in a deficit.
My highest weight was 340 and I am now 260. My goal is 180. I am on your meal plan. How long would it take realistically?
What he said?
I'm 260. My goal is 180. Following your meal plan, how long would it take realistically?
260, 180. So you have about 100 pounds to lose, 80 pounds to lose. Realistically, I don't know. It depends on how hard are you going to work. Are you going to be busting your ass in the gym? Are you going to be doing the cardio? Are you not going to be cheating? Are you not going to be bullshitting? That's the true answer. Don't put a time on it. Hey, Joe just dropped his number. I want to unpin it, so if you can.
Damn, I don't know how to unpair. Calling Joe. Joe did the keto diet and gained weight. Hey, we gotta call that one dude, the Kentucky dude. He DM'd his number on
Instagram?
Yeah. The one who gained 80 pounds. 140 pounds back of the 80 he lost.
His name is Kentucky?
I do 2 hours before bedtime. What's up, Joe?
What's up, Pat?
I'm calling you. What's up, man? Talk to me.
All right, so I've been following you for probably the past year and a half, but I've been slacking for like 2 years, right? So 3 years ago, I lost 60 pounds, and then I moved down south. Then things just fell apart from there. But I just had gallbladder surgery. It was a real eye opener. You know, I'm at the point now where enough is enough. I can't procrastinate on this anymore. I need to, you know, I feel like I'm in the right frame of mind. You know, my health is at stake here, and you know, I'm just ready to get back into it.
Okay, so step one is get right with your diet. That's always step one.
Yeah.
Hey, can you make sure you're looking at the questions on Instagram? So, what are you currently doing for your diet?
All right, so before the surgery, they put me on a strict diet. Lean pretty much. I mean, what I need to do: lean protein, vegetables, limited carbs, limited sugars, limited fats. I think I lost 6 pounds in 5 days. Then went in for the surgery. So I'm pretty much going to try and continue some form of that going forward. You know, lean proteins, vegetables, turn my carbohydrates from white to brown when I need them, and you know, monitor my macros. It's pretty much what I've done in the past will work for me. You know, I lost 60 pounds in about a year.
So if you, I have a serious question for you. If you lost 60 pounds, which is good, that's a great accomplishment. Why'd you go back?
I'd say probably a combination of stress and just lost the willpower. I guess. I mean,
we don't lose the willpower. We stopped caring. The willpower goes nowhere. We all have it in us. Understand, we have the will.
Yeah.
And where there's a will, there's a way. But
you're right.
It only works if you apply it. So if you gave up, it wasn't because you lost willpower. You stopped caring. Because that's something you don't lose.
Yeah.
You lost 60 pounds, you gained it back. Now you have had gallbladder surgery. Now this shit is real.
Yeah.
This shit has been smacked you right in your face. Like, yo, what are you doing? Your body reacting to the bullshit you've been doing for years. And now it's time to change.
Yeah.
You already know what it takes. You lost 60 pounds. And if that worked for you, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you how you did it. But just talking to you, lean meats, vegetables, clean carbs. That's what you do. You stop frying your food. You stop adding all the sauces. You stop adding the butters. You eat clean. And you know that. Let's not get another surgery.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Let's not get diabetes or heart disease or any of these diet-related diseases. Let's become better. Let's become better today. You've already faced something that you never wanted to face. I don't know what's the cost of it. What caused you to have that surgery or why it happened to you.
but it does put a lot of things into perspective for you. And now you have a purpose. You have a purpose on why you got to get rid of this weight. So let's do it. And if you don't know what to eat and you don't want to diet, I can help you with that. But you already got it. You already know. The doctors already gave you something to do. So do it. Become better. And I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you following me for so many years. But don't follow me for motivation and don't apply it. I don't want people following me because I lost weight. I want people to simply follow me because they like the shit that I'm saying. It helps them stay focused on their journey. It gives them some type of motivation or inspiration. But then again, you have to apply that shit. Don't just take the motivation. Apply it. Use it. Become better. Joe, you got this. You hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
You got this, Joe.
I'm soaking all of it in, man. I'm ready to do it, and it's going to be done because, you know, to the point where the eyes were open, you know, some slap in the face, and you know, start to be healthy for myself, for my family, for my kids, for my wife. So.
For your family, for your kids, for your wife, and for yourself. You have all the motivation you need. You have all the willpower you need. Be around for your kids. It's a scary, scary world. It's a scary, scary world, and I want to always be there for my kids. And that's one of the reasons I will never stop. I will never stop. Because not only are you saving your life, you're saving your kid's life. It's rough. My dad died of a heart attack when I was 4. So it's rough not growing up with a dad. It's rough not growing up with a mom. But it's even rougher when you can stop the shit and be around for them. Don't have that weight on you. Change now, become better for them. Even if you don't want to do it for yourself, let's do it for them.
Yeah. I owe it to myself, I owe it to them. Also important than myself.
Man. Joe, I appreciate you, brother. If you ever need anything, just message me. Yeah, let's talk.
Man. All right, man. Thank you for reaching out.
Yes, Joe. Thank you. Stacy from Facebook. It's so easy for people to fall off. In my case, my husband, kids won't join me. They eat pizza and I'm eating my salad with protein. It's tough, but I need to do this for me. Stacy, understand this. It's not their goals. It's not their goals. It's not your husband's goals. It's not your kids' goals. It's not your mom's goals. It's not your sister's goals. It's not your girlfriend's goals. They are your goals, people. So if someone doesn't want to support you, and it's someone that you can't get rid of, don't let it stop you. It's you versus you. It's you versus you. No matter what, reach your goals. Guess what? I have a son. I have 2 daughters. I got 3 kids. My wife just joined me on my fitness journey. The whole time I was trying to lose weight, she ate what the fuck she want. Just 8 weeks ago, she stopped doing that shit. Just 8 weeks ago. Not even. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks that she's been consistent and got serious on her fitness and what she's eating. Besides that, guess what? I used to go get her tacos because that's what she wanted. You know what I got myself? Not a damn thing. I came home and ate my chicken breast and asparagus. My kids love pizza. You think I'm going to stop them from eating pizza? No, I'm not. But they're my kids. Guess what? You can have a pizza, but you also going to eat some chicken breast. You're going to eat some asparagus. You're going to eat some rice. You're going to eat all this other healthy shit. You're not just going to grow up and this is all I'm feeding you because I know the damage it causes. But if you want to enjoy yourself because you're a kid and now the kids are eating pizza, go ahead and I'm gonna give you some pizza. But we ain't building a diet off that processed shit for our kids. So stop saying my kids. No, you're the parent. Control that shit. And if you really want to support, tell your fucking husband, excuse my language, yo, I need your help. I need to be better. Help me. Help me. Help me become better. And if someone truly loves you, regardless if it's their goals or not, regardless if they continue to eat pizza, y'all figure it out. Y'all support her. Y'all don't let her eat the pizza. Even if you order the pizza, they shouldn't let you. Like, Mom, you got goals. Baby, you got goals. You can't have this shit. You know what? When Jasmine would fucking go get whatever she wanted to eat, and I'll be like, oh shit, I'm about to tear that. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know why? Because she supported me. You don't need someone to stop doing what they're doing to support you. You need someone to keep your ass in check. So Stacy, if they don't want to change their diet and the way they're eating because it's not their goals, tell them to make sure mommy don't eat this shit. You don't have to say shit to your kids, but make sure I don't eat this. Help me become better. Help me lose this weight. Help mommy build her confidence back. Help mommy look good. That's what it takes right there. You don't need somebody to eat the food that you're eating. You just need to let them know, support me. I ain't asking you to change your life. I'm asking you to change mine. Don't let me do the shit that I've always been doing.
Is starting a diet with no carbs good?
Huh?
Is starting a diet with no carbs good?
Is starting on a diet with no carbs good? It depends on how hard you want to go. That's what I did. I did no carbs. Did it work? Yes. Do you have to do no carbs? No. Because guess what weight loss is about? It's about a deficit of eating clean, whole foods. Can carbs be part of that deficit? Yes. You still can lose weight and eat carbs. So if you don't want to be on a keto diet and you don't want to not have carbs, guess what? You can have carbs and lose weight. As long as you're eating them right. As long as you're proportioning them right. As long as you're cooking them right. A lot of you people ain't cooking right. They're like, why am I not losing weight? Because you're frying everything. You're adding butter. You're putting ketchup. You're doing fucking a chicken salad with ranch. Guess what? You just added a bunch of calories to every meal because you wanted some condiments. And you wanted to cook in grease. It ain't just about eating healthy. It's about preparing that shit healthy. You got to cook clean in order to eat clean. Remember that. Cook clean, eat clean. You cook dirty, it's only going to look clean.
Okay, Pat, I want you to stop talking about the physical struggle. I want you to talk about the mental struggle. How do you feel right now?
Okay, Pat, I want you to stop talking about the physical and start talking about the mental. How do I feel? I feel accomplished. I've done this shit. I already did it. So the question ain't about how I feel. It's about how you guys feel. Do I know what you went through? Of course I know what you went through. How did I feel at 600 pounds? I felt like I needed to change. And if you were listening to the last hour and a half, I talked a lot about this. This is where you start. I never talked about it's hard to lift weights. Maybe once. The whole conversation's been about this. Pay attention, people. Don't tell me to stop talking about some shit that I ain't really talking about. I'm talking about this. You need to change this. Is it going to be hard? Yes. We become addicted to a lot of things. We mentally struggle. And a lot of obese people turn to food for comfort, for depression. They're depressed because they're fat. And you know what they do? They eat food because it makes them feel better. That's one of the hardest things to get over. There's only one way to get over it. You got to stop doing it. You got to fight through it. You got to fight through it. When you're in love, right? I've been in love a lot of times. I've been in some bad fucking relationships in my life. And one of my relationships for 9 years, I was with a girl for 9 years, and it was a horrible relationship. She cheated, she lied, she did a bunch of shit. Probably because I was fat, to be honest. I was a good dude, but I was fat. So she did whatever she wanted, I guess. I don't know why. I ain't never asked her. But the point being is, I could never get over her. Even though I knew the shit that she was doing was harmful to me. Same thing with eating. You know how I got rid of her? I cut her the fuck off. I deleted her from my phone. Back then wasn't no social media. It was MySpace. MySpace was popping back then. And I cut her off though. You gotta cut the shit off that hurts you. And that's just what it is. Like, you gotta stop doing the shit that hurts you, people. And if you're stuck on bad foods and you know it's causing harm, you gotta stop eating them. It's only one way. Is it gonna be hard? Are you gonna think about it? Are you gonna want it? Yes, I thought about it all the fucking time. It takes time. You gotta leave something alone. You gotta leave the fucking cookies alone. You gotta leave the cheeseburgers alone. You gotta leave all that bullshit processed food, all the fast food, all the sugary drinks. You gotta leave it alone. Because them motherfuckers work together. Them motherfuckers is the devil. I'm gonna let you know. Food is the devil. Because guess what? When I have something sweet, I think about a soda right afterwards. Have some french fries, I want a fucking soda. And then after I have that french fries and chicken nuggets, damn, I want some ice cream. Them motherfuckers is partners in crime. You have these foods and you just start wanting all type of shit. Every time I have a cheat meal, I have to sometimes catch myself. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing? What are you doing? You possible, Pat. You about to go for another round? Sit your fat ass down, Pat. That's what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta sometimes tell yourself, yo, the fuck are you doing? There's been plenty of times I look in the mirror and I talk shit to myself. When I first started my journey, this wasn't right, I used to have to put signs around my house. One on my door, one in the bathroom mirror, one on the door out the bedroom, one on my refrigerator door. I had two on one on the refrigerator, one on the freezer. One said, don't cheat yourself. The other one said, do you want to be fat again? Do you want to continue being fat? Then it started switching. You got goals. Become better. Eat clean. These are shit that I put on my refrigerator. So when I went in there, I knew I had a purpose. I wasn't going in there for no other reason but for nutrition. I wasn't going in there because the food tasted great. I was going in there because I wanted results. You know, you can compare weight loss and the mental part of it to a lot of shit. But one of the things that I faced closely with was relationships. We become in these relationships with food. We depend on them. We go for them for comfort. They make us feel better. We feel like we're in love with the food. To be honest, you're in love with this shit. You don't have to say you're addicted, because love is kind of an addiction. And I had a hell of a love for food. Man, yo, McDonald's, that was my bitch. I love McDonald's. Yo, I used to eat McDonald's at least once or twice a day. I can go to McDonald's and ball out $10. Get 4 cheeseburgers. And back then it was a double cheeseburger. It wasn't a McDouble. It was a double cheeseburger with 2 slices of cheese, pickles, onions, mustard. Oh, that shit was so good. 100 chicken nuggets I used to get. French fry. High C. Yeah, I used to spend like $10, $12. And I used to only eat once or twice a day. So spending $24 a day to eat, it was affordable, and man, it was a lot of fucking calories. And you know what? When I started my journey, I said, I'm not doing this shit no more. I threw away all the bad shit in my house. But guess what? You know what the hardest thing about that journey was? I used to walk to get every meal. That wasn't the hard part. The hard part was when I got to fucking Walmart after walking a mile and a half. The first thing in the fucking Walmart was a McDonald's. So temptation looked me in the face every day. Before I even seen it, I would smell it. I'm like, fuck. Jesus. Give me a double cheeseburger. Please. But I didn't. Because, you know what? I got this right. This shit was right before I even seen the McDonald's. I smelled it. I wanted it. But I knew. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. Just as I knew I couldn't call my ex no more. I couldn't fucking text her no more. I couldn't go to her house no more. Because I knew she wasn't good for me. Out of sight, out of mind. That's what I did. I got rid of her. I cut her off. I told myself I'm never going to deal with this no more. And that's what I did with weight loss. I'm never going to be fat again. I'm never going to be this guy again. I didn't call myself fat. I was never going to be this guy again. I was disgusted with who I was. I hated how I looked. But for years, I was content with how I looked. Even though I hated it, I never changed. So I made the best of it. And I'm a lot different than a lot of people. I made being 600 pounds cool. So was it hard? Yes, it was hard. But I made it cool. In my opinion, I used to dress nice. I was a bodyguard on tour, traveling the world, just doing a bunch of shit. But was I happy? Just because you make something cool and you make something acceptable don't mean you really deep down like it. So a lot of you might feel like, oh, whatever, I only got 30 pounds to lose. But are you happy? Are you happy carrying that 30 pounds around? Are you happy carrying that 100 pounds around? Or would you be more happier if you were at the weight you were supposed to be? And especially for someone that was my weight, man, life at 600 pounds was hard. I say it all the time, but it was hard, man. It was hard. Like, just to get a little personal, like, just dealing with women at 600 pounds, and not that I didn't meet women and, you know, get into, not really relationships, but like have sexual intercourse. But at 600 pounds, it's just so weird. It's weird as hell. Like, yo, do I take my shirt off? Does she fucking run away if I take my shirt off? My titties are bigger than hers. Like, my boobs is bigger than almost everybody I know. Bigger than my mom's. Y'all got to see this shit. Like, this shit is disgusting. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I need to find that before picture real quick, because that shit was like, what the fuck are you doing, Pat? Like, this. No, I ain't even gonna use that one. Look at this shit. Let me turn my light down some so y'all can see it. But look at that. Look how big my titties were. Look at that shit. Look at my titties. That shit is hanging. That's like 4 feet of titties right there. So when I had to get loose skin surgery, like, I'm not even trying. Like, they cut off a lot right here. Like, they're like, yeah, we gotta cut you right here. Like, y'all think I'm playing? Like, they cut me right here because I had so much fucking titties, and like, I had some big ass double D's, and that shit was embarrassing. Like, I never took my shirt off. Never. Not in a pool. Not when having sex. I'm the king of the wife beater. But the thing is, the wife beater don't hide shit. When you that big, people already know what's under it. But here, you're thinking like, no, I look slim in this shit. Nah, I was fat as hell. Man, life was definitely rough. Not just dealing with people. Like, you just always assume that someone is talking bad about you. Someone is looking at you because you're overweight. And it may be true or it may not be. But one thing I do know, I'm way more approachable now. And I don't know if it's because I work out or whatever the case is, but people actually talk to me now. no one would engage in conversations with the 600-pound Pat. No one asked me how I was doing, how I felt, when I needed someone to ask. No one showed me that they fucking care when I was that weight. Except for my mama. Like, in all reality. And a lot of people don't even understand that they're so judgmental. So judgmental to people, because I know people to this day that didn't talk to me when I was 600 pounds. And now they have open conversations with me. They stop and say hi to me. And I've asked a few, like, yo, why didn't you talk to me then? Like, what was so different? Was it the weight? You don't understand, like, that shit it makes people depressed. And you're just adding fuel to the fire of depression. You gotta understand, like, at 600 pounds, 500 pounds, these people are depressed. And no matter how much I smile, no matter how much I could cover up how good I felt, that shit was hard. So don't start your journeys for no other reason than you're tired of this shit. That's why you need to start. Because you're tired of this hard fucking life. Shit is hard. Like, damn, this is like the second live I done fucking cried in. I got to go do some push-ups or something. I ain't gonna call me no bitch. No, but seriously, like, I just want to let y'all know that I've been there. I know what you guys are going through. And even though you may not admit it, even though you may have never shared it with somebody, I know. Because I used to be that guy. I was the guy that had to lose 600 pounds. I was the guy that had to lose, had to lose 300 pounds. Then had to lose 2. Then had to lose 1. Then had to lose 50. You know what? And each battle that I fought, everyone had its problems. Even when I lost all the weight, I was the guy with loose skin. So for everyone out there that lost the weight and has the loose skin, I know what you're going through. I know the struggles. You know how fucking embarrassing it is to finally be fit? Never in my life was I in shape. Did I have a muscle build? Never did I fucking really look good. And the first time I did, I had 7 feet of skin. So I worked 3 years of dieting, working out every day, not missing a fucking beat. I didn't miss a beat. I'm not like most people. I wanted this shit so bad, I used to find myself working out 3-4 hours a day, not knowing I'm causing harm. One thing I didn't do, I didn't eat too less. In fact, I felt like it was worse. I felt like I was hiding something. At 600 pounds, you can't hide shit. Like I said, you seen the shit through the wife beater, but no one knew I had loose skin. No one. And then one day I finally admitted it. I remember just stretching my skin out and posting it on fucking Instagram. And that was a battle I had to overcome to show people. Because a lot of people used to ask. And I used to say, oh, just lift weights. I used to bullshit people. I'm not going to lie. Because I was fucking embarrassed to share that I had so much loose skin. But then I said, fuck that. Fuck being embarrassed. You know what's embarrassing? It's embarrassing that I got 600 pounds. That I stopped caring. That's embarrassing. Loose skin showed that I worked my fucking ass off. I did whatever it took to be better. So in a sense, it was battle wounds. Do I have them? No. Now I got fucking 3,500 stitches worth of scars. So weight loss will always be a part of me. Like, I will always remember where I came from. Every time my shirt is off, I have a tremendous amount of scarring. I'm hairy as shit, so you can't really see it. But when I'm not, I see it. I know what I've been through. And them scars make me proud. Loose skin eventually made me proud. Loose skin wasn't going to kill me. Loose skin wasn't going to give me diabetes. So if you're one of them people out there and you're embarrassed about your loose skin, don't be. Be proud. Be proud that you reached your fucking goals. Be proud that you accomplished something. Be proud that you had what it took, and you made that shit happen. I don't know what else to talk about. Y'all want to do a phone call or something?
We got a couple minutes till we fry up the battery.
Well,